Good day, viewers. Welcome to your favorite program, Talking Sports on Tribune TV. With me in the studio this day is the chairman of Oyo State Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, Mr. Niyi Alebioshu. You're welcome.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Today, we will be discussing the Nigerian Professional Football League, NPFL. For quite too often, you hear youths and even adults talking about their love for football in Europe and other countries of the world, with many of them really talking about the Nigerian league. But with a lot of steps taken to improve the local league, Mr. Alebioshu, do you think people are already shifting focus to supporting these Nigerian teams and the league?
Yeah, thank you, Moses. Like I said, I just want to believe people are focusing on Nigerian league because it's improving year in and year out. Though we still have some areas to correct. You could see that the major aspect that we have that is affecting local league is kind of a crowd mayhem, where we see supporters of one team trying to win at all costs, harassing referees and opposing teams. But the league committee, LMC, Nigerian League Committee, they are trying their best to improve on this, and with every sanctions on clubs and spectators that cause crisis at match venue, this thing is reducing gradually. The last weekend we have 3 away victories, which is very, very interesting and very, very impressive. Unlike before, those away wins could have been marred with a crisis, but now 3 away wins last weekend, and we expect to improve on this. So I think gradually we're getting there. All what we need to do is maintain the standard, maintain discipline, ensure that there are security personnel enough at match venues. So then we're going to have the kind of reputation we have supporting clubs abroad.
You talked about a very special phenomenon in that away teams are beginning to win in Nigerian leagues. You know, at a point for a very long time, especially those who bet, they would often predict that it's not possible for an away team to go away and even score. So it was always easy to say the home team will win. For this weekend, there are a lot of interesting fixtures. We have the MFM versus the Yimba. We have Katsina versus Lobby Stars. We have Enugu Rangers playing. Which of these fixtures for the weekend do you think might bring up one surprise or two?
It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Like I said, you give thanks to the Referees Association of Nigeria, NRA, Referees Association of Nigeria, for providing good grade A referees. That means the referees are not afraid to do the job at the right time. In all the matches that you talk about, don't be surprised. MFM is topping the league now with 22 points, followed by Enyimba and with 19 points. And they are playing in Agege this weekend. Enyimba is going to Agege to pick up a point. It's not impossible because there were assurances that they're not going to be embarrassed, they're going to be attacked. And Remo Star will play Rivers United this weekend in Shagam. Don't be surprised that Rivers will come to Remo and pick up a point. Last time, Rangers, they guys won. This is because anything can happen in Nigerian football today. And to those that are betting, they should now probably shift their idea, their orientation to anything can happen in a way. It's not must win at home, must win syndrome any longer. Last weekend I said 3 teams won away. 2 weekends ago, 2 teams, we recorded 2 away victories, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. We have to appreciate the NFL, the Nigerian League Management Committee, and the Nigerian Referees Association for putting up a fantastic show.
There was a sort of goal thriller during the last fixture. Do you see a festival of goals in the coming fixture?
Of course, yes. Of course, yeah, because there's a standing award for high goal scorer, and Nigerian players, they know that scoring goals give their team the maximum 3 points, and that will even ginger or probably give the opportunity to be invited to the national team. The more you score, like what we had 2 seasons ago, when we have Lukosa from Kano Pillars. It was because of becoming a high goal scorer that fetched the national team ticket, and he's doing very well, fantastic now. So this is kind of a motivation for the local players.
Thank you so much, viewers, for being part of the show for today. We appreciate your comments.